Welcome into WCSN's coverage of ASU D1 hockey. Alongside Allyson Cummings, I'm Josh Frons. We have a goalie battle going on in practice right now, and that's what we're going to talk about today. There are three goalies that could be the starter in this Friday's game. We have Robert Levin, the returner Joe D'Elia, and Lucas Felbel. Who do you think it's going to be starting on Friday?
First of all, I want to start out with the fact that Coach Powers mentioned in practice last week he does not view it as a battle because all three are talented goaltenders. But the person I'm going to go with here today is Robert Levin, and here's why. Number one is he was offered multiple schools for NCAA Division I to play. He chose to come to ASU instead. Also, he came all the way to Nationals to watch ASU play. That's some dedication. When the kid is that dedicated to want to see the team play, you know he's going to go out there and give his all. He tries extremely hard in practice. I went to the practice on Wednesday. They were all performing outstanding, but he was standing on his head, really trying. He works really hard, and that's why I'm going with him.
Right, the dedication and the talent level is not really something that I question with him. You mentioned practice. How has Joe D'Elia looked in practice so far this year?
You know, Joe D'Elia does look really, really good. He knows that there's guys in there, Lucas Felbel and Robert Levin to be specific, that are also really good and really talented. All three of them are deserving of that title, and that's why it's so special to see them try really hard in practice, because they all know they have to earn that spot. And to be honest, I don't see it being decided this weekend. I think that's going to take multiple weeks to decide, hey, that's the starter, because they need to see these guys.
Right, they need to see them in action against live competition. But until that happens, I think Joe D'Elia, the returner, deserves the starting spot. He's won a national championship with Delaware in the ACHA. He made it to the Final Four last year and lost with this ASU team. So he's proven that he can win at this level as a goaltender. He's come in, he's doing well in practice. Power seems to be pleased with him. There's no reason why he deserves to lose his job going into the first game. Now, if he doesn't play well and the team's struggling, yeah, I'm fine with changing it up because, as you've mentioned, the ASU team is deep at goaltender and they are very, very talented.
Yes, Joe D'Elia may be a returner, but in my opinion, it does not justify the reason why he should start this year. I think it's justifiable to look at both other goaltenders. You know, I didn't mention Lucas Felbel. He's a walk-on. He shocked the entire recruiting process. He walked on and he was fantastic. The M&G game, I mean, that was the Lucas Felbel show. He stood on his head. And plus you have Levin. I can't stress enough the NCAA Division I scholarships and stuff he received. So, you know.
Right. Obviously, three talented guys in net. ASU can't really go wrong with any of them. We'll see how it turns out. For Allyson Cummings, I'm Josh Frons. This has been WCSN's coverage of ASU hockey. For all of WCSN's coverage of hockey, go to CronkiteSports.com and click on that hockey tab.